The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Portugal have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Spread neatly, and he's managed to get free. And he's there to get it away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
That has been slung wide. No, it's come to nothing. Danger averted for now. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the shot! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Short changes him with that pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Over to the left. Oh, perfectly measured that. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, easy pickings there. That's a little off target. Played out to the left flank. Tries to play it through. He's through here. He gets big. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Chiellini is there to clear. Oh, that's well spotted. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And a quick
look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Madrid, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Neymar.
Here we go again then. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Number 22, Donadoni. Number 23.
The pass is intercepted.
Filippo Inzaghi. Number 17. Hammer.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's fabulous. Driving on and making good progress. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's been cut out, well played. Looking for the run. Neymar. Great vision. And he plays one through. So much. And a chance! He scores! And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
De Bruyne really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Zanetti looking to penetrate opposition lines. Defending was strong and firm. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Palmer. Nice looking ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. 75 minutes played. Now it's De Bruyne.
Oh, great feat, that.
He is through here. And that's the keeper's ball. Van Dijk makes the interception. Beckham. Now this could be a chance. And he thumps it clear.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Nicely weighted ball. That's going to go a long way. Beckham. Robson producing a good steal there. Showing a good... He's one-on-one, surely! Oh, good claim by the keeper.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
Madrid can breathe again, just. And there goes the final whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballer shoots! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the shot, surely! He has done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's Ronaldinho. Look at the space here. And that is masterful defending. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's hit the upright. And he thumps it clear. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he plays one through. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Some good work on the right flank here. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that has been cleared. Opts for safety. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Neymar. Real chance! And that would have been some goal.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he rises to it.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Beckham with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Takes the shot!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's played through for him. Goes for a shot! It's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
2 minutes has
Clinical.
been indicated.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself...
Oh, what has happened here? Rijkaard. Vinicius Junior, has found the net here, of course. Face to face with the keeper. And that has been clubbed away. Goes down, but nothing given.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That looks a cracking ball. Big chance! Big chance! He scored! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's a little off target. Rijkaard. Kukçu.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ronaldinho. Great vision. No, it's come to nothing. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's a good ball. Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it. Hazard. Oh, that's a very decent ball. And the finish! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Both sides
Modric.
then taking this chance to
Number
turn
10,
to their benches.
Messi. Number 18. Ronaldinho. Number 17.
Guardiola!
Coming on the field.
Decent attempt, but
Number
not
22,
quite good enough.
Beckham. Number 30.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Number 23.
Good defending there. They've
Mbappe.
slammed the door in the faces
Number
of the
3,
opposition.
Matthias de Ligt. Substitution in progress.
And it's Maldini.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to make...
In! It's in! And they've got their lead back. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
There will be 3
Listen, when it
minutes
comes to
added
goals,
time.
Peter, in this team, he's always the number...
Just and Owen! Oh, taken with style. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And that will be the final act. Madrid pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
That has been cut short. Can he get on the end of this? White gets over and intercepts. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Could move up a gear here. Modric puts his foot on the gas. No, it's come to nothing. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. No, that's been intercepted. The ball's gone astray.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Costa Curta. Stojkovic going full steam ahead down the left flank. Threads one in. Oh, easy pickings there. Belletti. Vieira. Almost half an hour in now. Now it's Ronaldinho. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Looking for options for movement. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that...
Goes for a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And he's being shifted off it. Tries to play it through. 5 minutes till the break. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Messi. Now it's Stojkovic. He shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
There will be 1 minute.
Oh, whose
added
goal
time.
is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean,
Can he finish? It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's in space and looking for options. Defending of the desperate variety. And the shot! Loose ball now. Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Caught offside that time.
Substitution in progress.
Madrid choosing to make the first change. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the through ball. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Vieira is the guilty party there. That's good running with the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That is good alertness. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Knocks it out wide. Spread neatly. Well, played right into his path. Now it's Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Liverpool take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Pete.
Takes a shot! He's scored! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the man. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And
Haaland!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Neymar. Oh, that's delightful. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Tries to play it through.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Elise getting this one clear. Madrid still without a single shot on target. And he's intervened well there. Neymar, pass somewhat off target. Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neymar. Looking to play him in. Neymar looking to run onto it. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Now, can they get him away? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Neymar. Modric. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, easy pickings there. Mateus. Van Dijk. And Reinildo. Vardiol. Searching pass he's played there. Well, that has not gone well. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's been cut out, well played. And they've got a throw. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
In the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Haaland, it's Neymar! Oh, it's there! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Modric does really well to win the ball there. Messi could try cutting inside here. Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two. Vieira is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Can he get on the end of this? Great ball, and he's in here. He has a look. Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Tries to pass it through. Good effort from distance. Now that was quite some save.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
All he needs to do
Modric.
is to place this between the
Number
goalposts
10,
and basically
Messi.
let them attack it.
Number 18. Ronaldinho. Number 17. Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on the field. Number 22.
Madrid have the chance to go the other
Number
way.
50, Maradona. Number 23. Mbappe. Number 3.
Throw it.
Matthijs de Ligt.
Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Deftly away. That's a throw. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And he thumps it clear. Now it's Haaland. The ball has bounced loose now. Goes for goal! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Substitution on the field. Number 7. Cristiano
Both sides then
Ronaldo.
taking this chance to
Coming
turn
on
to
the
their
field
benches.
Is number 4. Romario. Substitution in progress.
Neymar. Played into space. Spread neatly. Neymar. Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Neymar.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Maradona. Romario. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Reinildo gets good distance on it. He's found a way through. Picked out brilliantly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he's in on goal. And he shoots! There's a goal! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Beckham demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
David Beckham.
All square again into the dying minutes. And time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
That is good alertness.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Brilliantly cut out. Neymar, and it's Modric. Ronaldinho. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's picked out the run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Neymar. That has been cut short. Beckenbauer clears.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Maldini cuts out the pass. Roberto Carlos, a true great in every sense of the word. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Knocks it into space. Neymar is in a really good position out wide.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's lofted through here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's been played through. And he thumps it clear. Tries to play it through. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! He's scored!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
That was easy, almost too easy.
It's shocking.
Decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. There's the header! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. It's a searching pass. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Back into the middle. He's a sharp little ball here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ball is over the line. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Can he latch on to this? Madrid still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's picked it up out wide. And there's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Searching pass he's played there. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Neymar, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's there to get it away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And this is Neymar. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now, who's going to be first to this? Beckenbauer gets good distance on it.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That's beautifully weighted. Neymar! And yes, it's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Modric. Number 10,
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Number 30, Maradona. Number 23, Mbappe. Number 4, Romario.
Vieira is there, and he can pick it up.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Ooh, delicate chip through. Maicon gets over and intercepts. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Park Ji-sung was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
That's a sharp pass. Ronaldinho picks out Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with the corner, they're first. He rises! They've scored! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Park Ji-sung. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Bebeto might just make this. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now that looks a decent ball. That is good alertness. Quality ball. Chance! Neymar. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And it's Neymar. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Ronaldinho has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Bebeto. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pinches it off him. It's Neymar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Out to the left it goes. That's really well manoeuvred.
Now it's Mbappe. Added time.
Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they were their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And he was alert to it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Knocks it into space. He's dealt with that really well. Modric. Modric ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That pass has been well intercepted. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Cristiano Ronaldo! Saka lays it forward.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Ronaldinho.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that has put paid to that. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. And reclaimed it in a try. It's Modric! That was superb goalkeeping.
Modric clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now that's well seen too.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Batistuta.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And the through ball. Neymar. Saka. Saka's delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award,
Hello,
and there is
attendees.
very little... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome to
This is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a vital attacking weapon. It inspired so many players to be just...
Shot at goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Played into space out wide. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. Header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Schneider, can he get it through? And he's straight offside. Knocks it into space. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well-timed, excellent interception. So we're still where we started right now. He has found a way through. Roberto Carlos. And that has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar could try cutting inside here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
There's the header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Neymar. Casemiro. And it's Schneider. That ball looks a good one. Now it's Yamal. He is through here. Nice interception, well timed. And he's heaved it away. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's Neymar! Another special Neymar moment! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Casemiro. Out towards the flank. Played back in. Oh, super ball! Alexander-Arnold. And he's been shifted off it. Neymar.
There will be 1 minute
And it's
added
Modric.
time.
And he's intervened well there. Cannavaro. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only
Security
things
staff for
lacking.
each block, please report
Well, for
to the
me,
staff
Peter,
room
things have
immediately.
never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge. Oh, he's bustling through here. Rummenigge couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And the shot! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Good ball, good take. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's come loose. Schneider. He's found a way through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Danger averted for now.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Modric. Number 10, Messi. Number 18,
And that's definitely not his
Ronaldinho.
best.
Number 7,
Roberto Carlos.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Casemiro.
Number 17, Franz
Tries to play it
Beckenbauer.
through.
That's
Coming on the
positional
field,
gold, the utilisation
number
of
22,
space.
He's picked his way through.
Number 30, Maradona. Number
Oh,
23,
the movement is slick, the
Mbappe.
speed is slippery.
Number 4,
The defence, though,
Romario.
able to hold on this
Number
time.
3, Matthias de Ligt.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Schneider. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. Casemiro! No, not the best of headers. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got away. That's the keeper's ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has
There will be
saved the
3
day.
minutes at a time.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Romario!
Well, he got rid because he
The
was
whistle
under
has
pressure.
gone, and it is all over. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
everybody,
it might
and
not
welcome
feel like
to
that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through. Brilliantly cut out. And here's Ronaldinho. Van Basten deals with that comfortably. Just eases him off the ball.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Beckenbauer gets good distance on it. He's in space and looking for options.
Such good technique.
Toss comes in. Great ball, and he's in here. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Raul unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Modric. That ball looks a good one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And this is Ronaldo. It's a loose ball. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Oh, he's enjoyed that, and this is Raul. And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Iniesta. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ronaldinho.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's Ronaldinho. And the first half is done. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Neymar.
Here we go again then.
Number 20.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he welcomes it in. Roll! It's loose. It's Iniesta!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Griezmann. Oh, it's come loose. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's intervened well there. Tries to play it through. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. That has been cut short. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. Roberto Carlos, the man we've all come to watch. Ronaldinho. Knocks it into space. Back into the middle. Might be to shot a goal! Now, and it's come back out to him. They've scored! And that could well be the winner!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17, Iniesta.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. A 1-0
Number
lead
22,
established.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Serginho.
Now it's
Number
Griezmann.
24.
Lovely ball. Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Swept in.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for the run. Can he get it through? And that's it. Madrid illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good.